Hi Aquarius, this is KACEE with your October monthly reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. SHAE and I are so happy to have you here with us. She'll have a video that's going to pop up at the end of this one for your sign. It will be a notification in the upper right hand corner, so please check for that. So the first couple of cards we're going to pull today will be for your overall energy for the month of October. Hold on, Aquarius. 1 second. Alrighty, we have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This is all about speaking your truth from your higher self. This is talking about you really being articulate in your feelings and your thoughts, where you want to be, and being very open in communication with other people. Let's pull a major arcana to see how that clarifies. The moon in reverse. Something is being hidden that needs to come to light. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be put on the table. Something that it needs to be addressed. Let's see what kind of obstacles or challenges we have with that. Your cards do not want to shuffle today. All right, you're coming in with another chakra, guys. You're coming in with the crown chakra, and that is divine knowledge coming in. You know really what path you're supposed to be on, what choices to make. You know, you're very confident in where you're going. We have material and spiritual prosperity, patience and planning. Another chakra, guys, third eye chakra. Using your intuition. What is that moon card all about? Because you have 3 chakra cards down here. Speaking of your intuition, you know, using your intuition, downloading from the divine, moving forward spiritually and materially, and then with the patience and planning, you know, taking that time and cultivating all these beautiful things that you're learning. You know, if this is blocked for you, you know, you need to find a way to open all these up, because this is where you're going to be getting the blessings once you're able to figure out how to unblock this and let go of certain things and let that energy flow, so you can bring beautiful energy into your life. And you know, when we feel down, usually that's when our cars break down, the washing machine takes a crap, and the vacuum cleaner's not working. And when we start raising our vibration, that's when we start overcoming those battles and those obstacles. So I think for some of us, for October, we really need to work on that. Letting those chakras and those problems and that energy that we carry around, because it's just so overwhelming, start letting that energy out, because there's a lot of things that need to come to light. Four of Coins in reverse, 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups, Knight of Cups. I'm doing one more. The Tower in reverse. Wow. All right, so let's start with the 4 of Coins in reverse. This talks about being self-protective, you know, kind of be greedy, holding back emotionally, financially, physically. 7 of Swords talks about someone trying to get away with something. Someone's trying to be shady, not having all the information readily available, you know, not speaking honestly. There's always something hidden. You know, there's always something that they don't or you don't want someone to know. There's the 8 of Cups, though, walking away, seeing a new future and a new vision. The Knight of Cups, though, is talking about being very energetic, romantic, You know, he can be very charming. And the Tower card in reverse talks about not making any conflicts, like it, you know, walking on eggshells, not wanting to kind of stir the bee's nest in any way, shape, or form, and being very careful about what is said and what is done. And I think that's coming on as a very charming way. I need to pull some clarifiers because I see that I really don't feel that that's your energy. I feel that you're trying to live your best life right now, right? And someone in your life, whether it's a coworker, a family member, a neighbor, a significant other, there's something about them that is unsettling, and you think that they're pulling on they're trying to get away with something. Their attitude has changed, okay? They're a little bit more greedy. They are a little bit more selfish with their time, where they've been. They're not explaining things, and they're going out a lot. They're walking away. They have new things to do, but they're being very charming to you to kind of keep the balance in walking on eggshells, but you're on to them. And all you want is the truth, okay, which is represented with the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And then because the moon is in reverse, it's like you're not getting the truth, and it's really upsetting you that you deserve the truth. And, you know, you have been doing all the things you're supposed to be doing. You're the one that was taking care of business, whether this is actually at work or in a personal relationship. You were responsible for everything, and you were taking care of everything. You were being very patient. You were planning. You were putting your all your ducks in a row very, very carefully. This meant a lot to you. You're using your intuition, you know, and I think the reason why you're using your intuition so much right now is because you know something's off about this person. All right, so we had some flyers here, and over here we're coming up with 8 of Swords in the upright. We have 4 of Pentacles in the upright, and then we have 2 of Wands in the reverse. So this is telling me there's a lot of stress right now going on around you. 8 of Swords is where you put yourself in that mental stress, and it's like that's all you think about. You know, it's getting to the point where it's waking you up at night. You know, you're not exactly the 9 of Swords yet, where you're losing sleep over it, but it is bothering you. 4 of Pentacles, you know, in the upright here is talking about having control and being very stable. However, the 2 of Wands in reverse is saying that you don't see a future with whatever's going on right now. You are afraid of the unknown, and there was lack of planning. Okay, so you have lack of planning underneath patience and planning. So there's a delay, there's a setback. Something happens that all your hard work now puts you back 2 or 3 notches. You know, it could be that you had to spend some money on something you didn't see coming as well, but you didn't really have a choice. Okay, this is where we have 6 of Cups in the upright as well as the High Priest. 6 of Cups talks about being nostalgic and looking back on situations. It can represent children, but it also represents someone coming in from the past. The High Priest is like the Hierophant and other decks. He talks about stability, control, status quo, society, family values, belief systems, religion, you know, all the things that our worlds kind of revolve around. All right, now we have 2 of Pentacles as well as the Knight of Cups. One more for you. We have the 6 of Pentacles. All right, guys, so what this is telling me is that someone is coming to ask a huge favor from you, okay? You have the Knight of Cups in the upright again. Now, when I see this Knight of Cups, this is my apology card, okay? So I believe that they're coming back to apologize for something that was said or done when they were shifty and shady and walked away. And they've learned something about themselves, and they had to adapt, and they had to forgive themselves. They had to, you know, make this better for themselves, because they didn't like themselves that much in that energy either. Because they also have the 6 of Pentacles, which is harmonious, happy family, happy life, you know, very balanced, You know, there's a lot of generosity being given and also receiving. It's like a beautiful flow of energy. I love the Six of Pentacles. It's all, you know, sharing, you know, love, finances, wealth, security. And I believe that that's what this energy is trying to portray. And I think they may have actually learned a lesson. I don't want to say that they have changed. I want to say they have learned a lesson. You know, you do know what happens eventually. So hang on to that. Let's see what your emotion card is. But I feel like they're going to be asking some money, and I don't know if you're going to loan it to them, to be honest, because you have the Two of Wands in reverse. So you may give it to them and not think twice about it, and then realize you just kind of messed up your own financial balance. Or you tell them no, because you're not going to put yourself in that situation, and that's why he's hanging on to the coin. So I'm not, however that may resonate with you, I think it's going to be different for some of you. Change your focus. Yeah, absolutely. Stop worrying about them. They can take care of themselves. Of course, if this is your child, you know, and they're a minor and stuff, and you have to deal with them acting out and being shady, but I believe this is more of an adult thing right now, that you're dealing with someone either in your family life or at work, or even a significant other that, or from the past, like an ex-spouse or something that's coming in. Change your focus. Stop focusing on them and their drama. Let them grow as people. And then if they do come back with an apology, you know, see if they're worth their salt, you know, if they really change, because some people do change and they do learn a lesson. Sometimes they learn a lesson and they still need time to grow after that, so you can't really give them all the trust that they may be asking for. You have to decide for yourself whether they're worthy of that trust again. But I really feel like they learned a lesson somehow, and they come back because they know that they put you in a situation that wasn't cool, and you were just trying to figure out what was going on and help and everything else. And it seems like it cost you more than it cost them, but they figure that out. To what degree depends on the person. Here you have for an oracle message is differences. Yeah, you're definitely seeing things from a different light. You know, they're hot and cold. You in this particular energy is hot and cold right now. You know, sometimes opposites can complement each other. You guys are like opposite, and you're not complementing each other. It's like every time you're in the room with each other right now, because of the conflict, until this happens, there's going to be some tension. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that card. So change your focus off of them and back onto you, clearing out your chakras, doing what you need to do, build on your own foundations. All right, Aquarius, your angel message is Aurora, and it reads, "You are flying high right now, which may threaten others. But don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example." That's a beautiful message for this, because if you are doing well for yourself at this time and someone comes from your past and wants to latch on to your success, that's not going to work out for them, because you work very hard. You know, you're not going to just give it up to someone, and you need to change your focus and not have to worry about what other people think. They need to raise their vibration closer to where you're at. You don't need to lower yours to meet them. We always want to encourage other people to raise their vibrations, not to stay in those low-lying energies of competition and deceit and, you know, being two-faced and things of that nature, because that might have been what happened here with the Tower, was that they were trying to jump on your bandwagon that you've already been successful on and take credit for what you've done instead of working on their own. So that could be the lesson that they learn. You know, so I would love to hear from you guys to see if this is resonating with you. So if you want to leave me a comment or shoot me an email, that's always terrific. I like to thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you back. Take care.